Here are my fall 2024 beauty trend predictions. I think the big
Alright, so let's get into 2024's latest makeup trend, which
here's my spring beauty trend predictions. First up is color mascara, but more so specifically like matte.
These are the 5 top plastic surgery trends of 2024. Number 1.
Skinny BBL.
as somebody who is quite literally beauty obsessed, if there's one trend that I feel like is just going to dominate the fall 2024 beauty, I have good news for you. The scalp aching, slick back hairstyles, and manicured blowouts are out.
These are my summer 2020.
Alright, so let's get into the latest makeup trend of 2024, which I think
Spring is finally here, and here are some beauty trends.
Cherry mocha eyeliner, strawberry icy makeup, blueberry winter scone nails, siren and ginger seal you into the sea eyeliner, churro babyface angel cakes glowy highlighter makeup, black skin reflective mirror skin makeup, cinnamon latte mocha swirl cinnamon nutmeg makeup, sunburnt sun bronzed warrior queen face makeup.
Do you ever just get on TikTok and you're like, okay, I'm gonna get inspo for a quick look, and then a quick look turns into you're being bombarded with the next look, the next beauty trend, the next thing that's gonna make your routine be the routine that it needs to be because it's just not getting there, or this is the reason why you're doing TikTok beauty fatigue is what I'm going through. I'm not sure if y'all are feeling the same thing, but according to every Reddit post since 2020, not every single one, but there has been Reddit posts since 2020, since the inception of this app, and how it was going to change the beauty content for the worse, and it literally predicted its future. Now we have content that's turning TikTok into QVC. We've got, what's her fucking name? Tati selling us stuff.
Guys, this is your reminder that I am going live tonight at 7 p.m. CST. We are just hanging out, Q&A, ask me anything, just a real kickback vibe. I am going live again tonight, and I'm so excited. The hair is giant. We're going live in less than an hour. Finishing touches, like the last minute jewelry. We're gonna chat all favorite products. I'm going live in 50 minutes. I hope to see you guys there. I've never done a live ever in my entire career on any platform. Q&A about life and
if I'm lying, then may the devil himself take me away.
Doing lives feels ultra dangerous, but I'm so in it. I love it already. I'm gonna do it again Saturday night. We're gonna have a Saturday night evening beauty love affair situation where we try, test, swatch, all answer.
When no one asked her to, and nobody wants her to come on this app to waste our fucking time for hours upon the day. I'm like, oh, you can scroll, you can do. Absolutely, but guess what? It is so hard to find authentic beauty creators that aren't trying to sell you something for the sake of the sale, and to also respect you as the consumer and not treat you as dumb as a box of fucking rocks or something. AKA Michaela Nguora, or whatever her name is. I don't ever watch her content. The only time I ever hear of her is when she does some type of scandal, and I've even made my own video on the topic of how she, switched applicators for the video.
Flexible one. Supposed to give a nice flat effect. Okay, that before and after, it's pretty freaking good.
And yet somehow people still are taking her side upon this, or not taking her side, but still go to bat for her and don't try to hold her accountable for her actions. If you're going to review makeup and be a makeup influencer, why is it so hard for these people to be honest? I genuinely don't understand. Please drop your comments and thoughts below. I am just so at a loss, you know what I mean? And I love makeup. It's therapeutic, it's great. Amongst other things, but it's just such a drag to get on TikTok now, and I just genuinely don't go out of my way to look for makeup content unless I'm looking for something specific, or I have one or two creators that I follow that are genuine and actually I'll take advice from. One of them used to be Jules, congratulations, Miss Junior. And the other one is, God, what's that one girl's name? I'm totally drawing a blank right now. But she, made a fake scandal with Drew and stuff. It was, really dorky and silly, but, the word internet, we're like, what? But then they realized it was a joke, but that's neither here nor there, or neither here nor there, you know what I mean? But, yeah, the beauty community is just so weird, and we went from you know, it was already being pretty soulless on YouTube as it was, to literally it's just infomercial content at this point. And let's dive into some aspects of why this is. We have the classic and iconic influencer GASP.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you know what else I got in the mail? It came out with a new Grow Flake and Color Fix foils. I nearly shit my pants when I saw this. Y'all know how much I love my Lightwork palette. It's a new one. I like that color too. Wait, is it supposed to be like that? I'm gonna apply it right under my eyes. Okay, that's much better. Liquidy and moisturizing. It's a nice touch of color. Do you see that? Some love to the sun. This is in the shade Some Korean. Cannot read this. This peachy shade is my favorite color of 2024 for blush. Super easy to blend. You see these cheeks? That's this right here.
But don't be too quick to act. They're gonna be literally trying to convince you that these products are life-changing, but they're actually some of the worst and most pointless things that could be on TikTok or be ever sold to you. Who would have thought? It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new look. No, but seriously, I wanted to watch this TikTok with you guys to just implement the how people are genuinely bullshitting us on the likeness of these products. And it's totally okay if you genuinely do like them, but I refuse to believe that there's this much fucking hype on this applicator right here. I have the same one and I had that before it went popular. Absolute ass. And she talks about other products in here and
makeup products that I think people lie about liking. Guys, please remember, these are my own opinions. If you like any of these products, great, don't listen to me. This is the Wet n Wild foundation in the matte version and people were raving about it, which is why I got it. I just don't like the smell or the texture of it. It does feel heavy. I really want to try the dewy version though because I feel like I'll like it more. It literally smells like paint. Okay, next contour, I'm going to use the El Halo Glow one and I just find this product very hard to work with. Like you have to blend it.
Okay, I don't know what it is about sponge tips or sponge applicators on products. I do not like that. I swear it's like a breeding ground for bacteria. Like, how are you gonna wash it? You know what I mean? It's not like you're gonna have to rip it off, wash it off, put it back on. So stupid. Just don't put a spongy applicator on a liquid makeup tip. I'm sorry, but I don't know. There's something like crunchy about it. And I swear every time you would use it afterwards, it would just yikes. Anyways, sorry, rant.
The second it touches your face, this is not a horrible product, but I just don't think it's as good as the Charlotte Tilbury one. I swear people are lying about this Maybelline concealer. Like, how can you like this applicator? The formula is good, but I wish they would just stop making products with these spongy heads. These are my
genuinely, yeah. I don't know what it is about those applicators, but they are literal so ass.
That was scary.
On our journey to pointless, I just wanted to add this in here. And no hate to any of these creators except for the ones that are like lying and, you know, scamming and bullshitting their fans. But I don't know, like, it's only good for one video. You know what I mean? I hate this out. You know her face is gonna be so effing sticky after that. That's just so ridiculous. Like, don't get me wrong, she looks cute, ate it down, but you know what I mean? You have general like people on here being like, okay, let me do a raspberry trick, and if that works for you, that works for you. But it does fall in the line of pointless content, but I just thought it was kind of silly. And I truly wonder where the whole, like, the lip oils are cute, the bronzing drops, you know, you use them, but you have kids out here chasing down Sephora and Ulta employees being like, if I don't get these Drunk Elephant bronzing drops, this store better count their date. Like, oh my goodness, why do you even think you need that? What do you think that's gonna do that putting like actual like contour and bronzer on your face isn't gonna do?
My niece and my daughter to Sephora because I wanted to treat them. We're at Disneyland, but like this is where the real magic happens. So I got them the Sephora collection lip balm. They were having a hard time deciding which flavor to get. Totally normal. Of course, I had to get them some sunscreen. We tried on some blush and then smelled all the perfume. We really like this one from Gucci. Of course, expensive taste. Isla wanted the lip plumper. We said absolutely not. But we had so much fun going through and getting and treating them. Hand sanitizer, sunscreen, and then these cute lip balm balls from Sephora collection. And then there's other.
Wait.
I just got out of the shower. Man, that was a good shower. They have little faces. Now let's get into my skincare. First things first, I have to wet my face. Perfecto. It has cheeks. Let's open you up. Press it. Now let me wash it off. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is so cute. Man, that is so cute. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Hi, welcome in. Hi. And show me how you put it back. Nice, please. Thank you.
It's like that girl who does the freaking blush underneath, and she's like, this is why you need it, and then she tries to show what her face looks like. And then I have a video on here where she's out in like real public life, and babe, she looks so pink.
But you can see that the neck and everything is different. I think I'm gonna do a fun food night. Steaks, lobster tails, guacamole, onions, potatoes. Gonna do margaritas. Here is how the blush is looking. Like I said, it is pink on the cheeks, but the neck and everything is fine.
And that's fine if you want to give like a pink little vibe, but don't be trying to tell the girlies this is an everyday beat we can accomplish when we're giving out here like 2 steps of fucking Gum or Princess Bubblegum or whatever the heck. You know what I mean? It's not. I think we need to stop like steering people in the wrong direction. I guess the best way I could equate it to is like something silly, like, you know, someone, like, let's say you kiss somebody and like they just teach you how to kiss bad, and like you genuinely thought that's how that went down, and so you go and you're like, this person like kind of kisses like ass, and you're like, oh shit, and then you meet somebody that genuinely does know how to kiss, and you're like, oh damn, what was I doing? And so that goes back over to like people who genuinely, I can't talk today. I always have like a little when people genuinely take pride in their content and the things that they're trying to give you advice and help on, and things of those aspects, it really shows, and it makes you feel very comfortable in still having love for that said, you know, like thing, you know what I mean? It's really hard to like make up right now, and especially if you are indulging on TikTok, everyone tells you you're doing something wrong. You need to do it this way, you need to do it that way, you need to like, the tips and tricks are cool, but like you're constantly telling me this and that, I need this, I need that, it's like, I just want to get on here and just like brain rot for a couple seconds. I don't want to be sold with every little QVC thing I've seen in the past 2 scrolls I go through, and I don't think that's very asking for much. And what's even sillier is that people are lying for views. They will genuinely shit on a company and then be like, you know what I mean? And it's like, dude, what are you thinking? You're supposed to be a literal reviewer content. And, you know, the person that is the biggest culprit of that is Miss Michaela Nguora. And I don't know how people still give her sponsorships or nobody just, like, looks into her content. But, Essence really, like, come with the mascara, the concealer. Let's take a gander together. So it is absolutely totally fine to change your mind on a product and be like, you know what, maybe I just didn't give it the chance it thought it did. Like, trust me, I get it, been there, done that, understand. But this is just straight up flip-flopping for a check, babe.
For the concealer, I'm gonna pass. I think it's just like a whatever concealer. It didn't cover what I like concealer to cover. And it's just like, whatever. There's way better affordable concealers.
So it's a whatever concealer.
It's very easy to get sucked into a career like this and get caught up in everything and lose your way. And I'm really sad that I lost my way.
I really love that she's genuinely, like, being honest, but at the same time, she's still trying to bullshit the honesty. And I find it really telling that she comes on here all the time and tries to tell us, like, how hard it is, how much she gets sucked into it. And it's like, if you're losing yourself that much into what you're doing, maybe you need to take a step back. Maybe you need to surround your people with who aren't like literal snakes in the grass. I don't know who her circle is. Don't care. That's not, like, don't give a shit. Sorry. But maybe you should take a step back from what you're doing because it seems like a very much you issue and you don't know how to address that without being like, it's like that. It's like that that episode of like Rick and Morty back in the day where like he got transformed into like a younger version of himself. He's like, I'm crying, I'm screaming for help, this is not a joke. And like she's letting us know that she's genuinely lying to us, but she switched up. You know, why can't you just say like, oh, you know what, I really like what they did with the formula, they must have changed it up, I'm just really feeling it, and from what my last interaction was with it, it's a lot better. I don't think it's that hard to be straight up.
My way. And I'm sorry for it. I'm sorry to you, and I'm sorry to myself. Now I'm gonna go in with the Keep Me Covered concealer. This is full coverage. Look at my skin. It's all Essence. It's crazy. Essence, affordable, high quality, all at the drugstore. For the concealer, I'm gonna pass. I think it's just like
so genuinely, I feel really bad for Essence because I know and I am sure that they have good products. All the girlies rave, and like when I worked at Ulta, I would see their products all the time, and I'm just like, okay, period. They have a lot of good ingredients. They have a lot of good ingredients in here. So I just feel really bad that this company is constantly like stuck in Wombo because it's Michaela Nguora. We need to get new people on the scene because it's too cloudy. We need to get more, you know, creators like people of color. We need to get more like genuine actual people who care about what they're shilling. I'm so tired of this shit, and these people just keep giving Michaela money to lie to y'all and bullshit and just be like the fakest person in the room. Like, oh my god. And she makes these videos like she didn't already make a video prior to that, and it's like, girl, how dumb do you think we are? You know, there's a catalog of your vids, you know what I mean? What do you think a profile is for? What's even more frustrating is when these influencers genuinely use these freaking products wrong on purpose and then get mad at us because we're like, hey, maybe you shouldn't have rolled up that jelly lipstick thing or whatever the hell to put on your lips at full capacity.
Time to try the orange squirt gloss. I broke the last one, so we're not going to do that this time. Why do I do this every time? Every time. Like...
shit pissed me off for real. Why do you act like that? Like what?
And it probably wouldn't have smudged and got everywhere. But yeah, it's the product's bad. You know what I mean? Like, stop. Why can't y'all genuinely learn how to use something and they just straight up are lying? I think there was something, I think it was like a highlighter or a primer or something, I don't know, but a lot of the girlies were lying about it, and I think like some like black creators were telling, you know, their audiences like, hey, go buy this, when it made them just look really, really bad. And other black creators are like, hey, why are you lying on us? Because it's making us look a little ashy out here, babe. And that's really fucked up. You got the girlies going to job interviews looking like fucking... No, dude. I think we genuinely just need to stop thinking with the dollar sign eyes and start thinking about what would build us up as a community. What can I do to help like my community of consumers consume in a healthy and safe manner? Because don't get me wrong, you can make a bad choice, a bad recommendation. You're only human. But it is so constantly with the fraud and the scam and the lying, and I'm gonna use, you know, Elf Grip Pore Primer to like paint my fucking room, and then I'm mad that you know, nothing that serious, but it's just giving that stupid. You know what I mean? I just genuinely don't know why. And then they also think we're that stupid to believe that. Like, come on. Oh my god. Another thing I want to add to like that using products wrong thing is I remember when I first started to see Jules' content on my For You page, and people were like so mad at her because she didn't like this like elf lip thing because it was giving like patches on her, and she tried to show every which way, and they're like, you're still using it wrong. It's like sometimes you genuinely don't have to like, you don't like the product and it's not working, and then you have people that are straight up lying on this app and you can see it, and then they're like, yes, mama girl, like give us notes, like give us mother. Like, if you don't shut the hell up with that, I'm gonna fucking... And let's be real, you know, we all know that they're doing this for the views, for the coin, for the rage bait of it all, but at the expense of, you know, an actual consumer and viewer and who wants... Dude, oh my god, can you like lay the fuck off the 90th video about how like, you know what I mean? Like, dude. The next point I want to talk about is the overconsumption of PR. There are literal compilations of how many boxes influencers are getting, and they're the sizes of their like wall.
I'm filming these every day, and then the next day more come. Here's day 3 of my PR
unboxing. Where do I even begin? Yeah, playing Jenga.
Made this. This is like heaven. This is so cool. Holy
2 months worth of PR packages means 4 days of unboxing.
This right here is another month's worth of PR packages. And we're gonna
this house. Hey!
I've been out of town. There's no excuse for it. But I'm gonna show you what all these brands send me.
Nearly as tall as me.
Holy crap, we're doing an unboxing.
50 packages. Where do I begin? Attempt to grab me.
You know what I mean? And it's getting out of the hand. I cannot talk today. Oh my goodness. It's getting out of hand because, 1, what does that do for the environment? 2, why are you sending them all these different types of, like, I know you want them to like test your product, but oh my god. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like PR package, like, and then some people are like, well, they need to be bigger. They're not like the old boxes. What were the old boxes like? Because motherfuckers are getting literal like Amazon tower and like beauty towers of like things and packages. It's just becoming like an overconsumption, literal dump of product information, like this or that, to the where do you like any of it, or are you just so worried about getting a check, getting coin, and just spewing and fewing and lewing bullshit to us constantly in 25, 4, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 type beat? I am literally like this whole situation just makes my brain rot because I have just been such a long time like connoisseur and just like obsessed with like beauty and makeup, and it just really sucks to see all this stuff, and I feel like I have so many points to make but not enough brain power to get them out. I can't even speak correctly, so I apologize for the riff-raffiness of it all, but yeah, it's just I don't know. It honestly kind of makes me mad that people, they get to actually, they probably steal a lot of their content because everything's the same, but they actually take away from genuine creators that want to do and make a difference, and they deserve the rising stardomness of, like, you know, I don't know. It just genuinely pisses me off, but oh my god, I can't believe I forgot to bring this up. I'm over here ranting and stuff, but I really am very curious on what they do with all of their packages, their extra stuff that they don't want. You know, I'm sure they give it to like friends and family, and, you know, they say the homeless shelter, but what are they really doing it? Like, what are they really doing with it? And where are they really taking it? And, you know, they don't owe us anything, but as someone that is funding their career, because, you know, you rely on the consumers to influence the, you know what I mean? So I feel like it is a little bit of, not a right, but, you know, it would be kind of beneficial for this person to be straightforward and honest about what they're doing with, you know, the excess of all this product that they don't need and are never going to use. And I also wanted to bring up how it's even so much more crazier that they sit there and they choose to film that and put that shit up against the wall and everything. When some people can't even get mascara, buy makeup products in today's economy, but you want to shove down how many packages you're getting. I like when people, like subscribers, send stuff to, you know, a YouTuber, an influencer, you know, that's cool. I genuinely don't give a flying fuck when I see PR, because it's PR, you know what I mean? It's paid promotion. It's like, and if it's not paid, you're just getting gifted a product, and it's okay, you know, that's how we get the most authentic reviews in the meantime, because, you know, you can't be spending all of your fucking money in coin on makeup. That's understandable. I'm not saying you're not allowed to like PR, but I don't know, just seeing someone just constantly open PR or like just show how many packages they're getting on the daily, there's something very dystopian about that. And as someone that grew up in, okay, like I grew up in foster care, I was poor, all that other stuff. I don't know, something about that just kind of pisses me off, and I'm just like, okay, like, why don't you show, like, you can show off the package for sure, but why don't you just like show what you're gonna like in the video, you know what I mean? I feel like it's just very like it's overconsumption, you know, like it's just like corn to the eyes, and it's like some people may like that, absolutely, but I just feel like we're adding more to like consumption, overconsumption, you know what I mean? And it's genuinely like not helping anything. And I know that the brands can downsize and do stuff like way more like environmentally friendly and actually kind of like take into consideration that, because also the person delivering that box doesn't want to carry up a fucking 20-pound like bulky makeup box to someone's like house or apartment. Get a grip. Don't get me wrong, I know it's package deliveriness, but babe, it's makeup. It's not a bed, it's not a table. We don't need to be like having a holographic it's just silly, you know, silly boots. But that's just my opinion, you know what I mean? I'm literally a nobody, but that's just my opinion.
Here's my 2024 beauty trend predictions. First up, the frosted lip is going to make a comeback. I know this one for a fact. Cool toned eye makeup is going to be so popular. This eyeshadow palette that I have, I think this is going to be like all the colors that are going to be like so commonly reached for. We're going to see a lot of these looks with celebrities.
We're talking beauty trends. So for me, mainly what I see a lot, you know, besides, you know, the eating down, house down boots, couture looks, and all that other crap, and, you know, genuinely good makeup advice, I am bombarded with what's the new trend? What's going to be the trend for this? Like, it's going to be like a Sailor Moon fucking like inspired Shibi Usa nail art galore with like Kuromi cunt bun, like, you know what I mean? Like, we're not trying to it's just so much, you know what I mean? And it's always the same recycled shield bullshit. And it's really funny because, okay, If we're going to be falling in with trends, I get it. But nobody rewrites this shit. Nobody reworks this content. And when I would get inspired by somebody from TikTok or something, I'm changing it up. I'm adding my own thing, and I'm also crediting who I saw it from. You know what I mean? And it's just so funny how every single like TikTok that you run into, it's just like, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. You know what I mean? And it's just like, oh my God. And sometimes they even use the same pictures. Like, do we not know any other pictures that have a dusty, like, you know what I mean, red wine lip? Because I know there are. I know there are. I just think it's so funny, you know what I mean? It's just, there's no originality even in the beauty trends shit right now. Like, please. It's like, it takes me back to when everything was like so list coded on YouTube, you know what I mean? When it was just like top 5s, top 10s, like you know what I mean? Like, oh my God, I feel that way with beauty in like certain aspects, especially with the trends, because everyone's just recycling the same stuff, and it's just like, oh my God, how many other people are getting bombarded with this? Because don't get me wrong, you build your own FYP, but I don't make the beauty content. Sorry, TikTok. You can't blame that one on me. I don't make your beauty content. Other people do. I've tried, and to be honest, it's kind of soul draining. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm not doing something like to the degree of like being a fake person, and that's just not who I am. So like, we just serving up looks. If you want to see, then like, cool. If not, then you can watch the other stuff I do. But at the end of the day, like, it's just so taxing, dude. I want to see some originality out there. Holy crap. You know, like, I understand there's trends, but like, you're giving information, babe. Anyway. And I want to make, oh my God, that was crazy. My probably looked like it was going to hit me. I want to make a little side note about how like just makeup releases with like most of them are just so boring. Everybody wants to do a lip tint. Everybody wants to do a lip oil, which are cute. Absolutely. Like, I'm not saying you can't do that, but I just miss how like something was themed. It was fun. It was cool. It was like, you know, all the girlies were a guy. Like, okay, I don't mess with Shane or Jeffrey, and okay, but when that shit was going down, I remember like I like to see the palette, okay, and this was before everything, and even then it was still cringe, but you know, some of us had to do some growing up, okay, that we know, but just to see it, I was like, oh, and it was just so silly, because it's like, when like we need moments like that back, of just stuff where everything was hyped, we were excited, you know, like it had a little more heart and meaning to it, even though like that shit was coming from Shane and Jeffrey, so how much heart and like meaning could it have to it? That motherfucker was in it for the coin as well. But I don't know, I just feel like the products themselves are so boring. Like, everybody's like, it's just so beige mom coded, you know what I mean? And that's totally fine, but for everything, please spare me, give me a break. I can't do it anymore. It's just so boring. That was my little side note. The haunting, and I do mean haunting, era, and it's still going on. It's still going on. People getting ready in their car, but doing it so crazy to the point they are pouring whole ass things of foundation all over themselves. Like, I'm pretty sure they just went into Ulta, or like, I don't know their life story. I don't know their life, but they're just going in there to get it. They cut it open and they dump it I don't know what it is about that genre. I know it's rage bait horror, whatever. I hate that shit so much. It does its job. It genuinely pisses me off. It's a consistency thing. It's a texture thing. I don't know why. I get it for the views, but genuinely, you're the last bitch I want to watch. You're the last person I want to have do my makeup, and you're the last person I want to be stuck in car with. And the thing that always gets me about those videos is they're always like drowning in foundation, right? They always do the you know, they do the big gas because they're fucking breathing in liquid at this point, because their car has no ventilation in it, and they're doing their makeup in it, and they're breathing in liquid foundation. And honestly, I think that's their karma for subjecting us to those crunchy ass car videos. Those things get me so mad. Let's watch a couple. Oh boy, here we go. Oh my god, I'm already getting into a mood. It's like they know they're doing it, and I know they're doing it on purpose, but it just makes me so mad. Like, some people can't even afford, like, mascara. Like, her breathing. Oh. Ugh, her breath. Like, and then, like, the way she does her makeup, too, you know? It's just, like, so rage bait. Like, this has 30 million views. This is crazy. Like, genuinely, why did she roll it up like that? This is the perfect representation of, like... Oh, look, we got Hailey Bieber doing it now. My bad, I didn't even do that. That's, like, the perfect representation of, like, who does their makeup in the car. Again... Their breaths always get me. That's what always makes me laugh so hard, is like the way they're breathing. This is 4 minutes? No way. No fucking way. Yeah, the shade batch is not in the room with us. Like, it's just... Why? Why do these exist? So this car makeup final boss right here, I believe her name is like Kylie Larsen, and yeah, she got in trouble because she decided to be a little ignorant and go to Starbucks in the middle of, you know, a genocide, and, you know, get it, and then not think about the repercussions, comments ate her up, she got in trouble, all this other shit. But yeah, made a video, didn't go over well, and I think she's not on TikTok anymore, but she used to be the queen of car makeup, and we're gonna see why. The blush already dumping, crying, leaping, and asking for help right now. Oh lord. Oh my god, click! I don't know, I just think everything she does is like annoying. Playlist is fire. Imagine getting pulled over. You're like, hey officer, it's nice to see you. Like, don't get me wrong, this is definitely one of the tamer ones when it comes to the car makeup. She's not doing the classic, like, she's genuinely getting ready in her car. I just wanted to show you who she was because she got in trouble because, you know, she wanted to get Starbucks in the middle of a genocide. So, you know, free Palestine. And my question to the girlies that do this, why? Is it just for the views? How, like, do you feel afterwards? What time do you do this? You know, I know this, a lot of them took place in summer. I'm curious to know. I just hate this. I hate this what trend thing. I don't like it. Like, get ready in your car, absolutely. This foundation, like excess, like Meredith Duxbury, Alex Earl, I don't know, whoever started, like, I don't know. Genuinely so angry because it just makes me want to punch my screen every time. It's so much foundation, and for why? And for what? For what? Knock, knock, who's there? Not me, because I don't want to wear that foundation like that. That's who. And truly, the weirdest one of all, TikTok turning into freaking QVC for who knows why, because we're already being sold to and marketed like it's no tomorrow on there. So let's turn it into QVC. That's what we're desperately so needing. If Tati Westbrook and Jeffree Star and the whole fucking Dramageddon, like fucking dumbass fucking crew don't get out of my face in 2.5, I'm literally like, oh my god, they came from one platform to ruin another. Please stay your ass inside your mansions, collect your checks doing whatever fucking multi-businesses you guys are doing. Nobody needs y'all on TikTok. Jeffree Star doesn't even like doing makeup anymore and tries to act like he doesn't, like he never used a pronoun in his life, just like he never drank alcohol, right? Cue footage, go to the like Nikki's video and you're gonna see him doing shots with a band because he doesn't know how to keep his lips to himself on Warped Tour. Don't even get me freaking started. Anyways, sir, yeah, no, I annoyed, you know what I mean? Like, it goes, like, he's genuinely no better than, like bitches like Michaela Noguera, you know what I mean? Genuinely no better. And Tati Westbrook, oh my god, I, played a little montage earlier of all her clips, and oh boy, you guys, I genuinely don't know where she finds the time to do nothing better than anybody else. You know what I mean? Like, she was like, I've never been on live before. I'm gonna go live. Should I go live? I'm going live. You guys, big hair. I'm going live. Yeah, we know, babe. We see you every hour of the day on our screens, and it's crazy because you're on here more than a 5-year-old with an iPad. That's wild. That's truly bonker city. And I saw this one too. It was like this lady and she was working out and she wasn't even on screen. It was just her feet and the product was on the floor. She's like, yeah, you can she was just some random, you know what I mean? She wasn't a, OG ass wipe, but she's definitely treading on territory of wow. But yeah, it was just crazy. And it was just her little feet. And then the product of I think there were lashes or something. And I'm just damn, they're really having kudos to anybody who sell their product. But these people genuinely don't give a fuck and think y'all are such sheep that you're gonna see lashes on the floor next to somebody's feet and be like, okay, period. Maybe, I don't know, something about that speaks, you know what I mean? Please shut the freak up. Yeah, the whole QVC thing, I'm so tired of it, annoyed, and QVC sucked when it was QVC. I don't want to see that shit on TikTok. I don't need you to tell me what the best, poom poom shaver is, and, I don't need you to tell me, you know what I mean? Please stay home. Save that for someone that genuinely cares about their audience, because I can tell you I'm not rushing to a Tati Westbrook live. Tati Westbrook, fucking Jeffery Star, and all those Jason Nash. Okay, they're all on the same live sad old head spear, you know what I mean? And then you got Alyssa Violet being stop, they're just trying to raise money for their families, and they don't. Girl, they all live in mansions. If they were struggling, why does it go hit up Amazon? Go hit go deliver something. Go donate. I don't know what to tell you, brother. Why don't you get a real job and you wouldn't have to battle your soul away against some 20-something asshole who doesn't even know, care, or give a fuck about who you are, and as they should, because why would we? Woo! She's getting hot. She's getting hot. Genuinely, over the QVC aspect, they can QVC these nuts right out of here, and you know what I mean? This video would have been way more extensive and longer, but I'm just so, I feel like the beauty bullshit doesn't even deserve a deliciously full-length, perfectly thought out, procured video, because they're not even giving us perfectly thought out reviews. Why the fuck should I go above and beyond and turn this shit into a J. Aubrey video? Don't play with me, I will. You know what I mean? So you can take those QVC moments, you can take all your beauty trends, you can take your over shilling of everything you want to send us and sell us to the literal garbage because we ain't buying what you're fucking selling anymore. That's right. Let's go, girls. We're walking out of here.
Babe, hot girl cardinal rule number 1. The uglier you go to bed, the hotter you'll wake up. Let me show you how I do it. First things first, moisturizer. Your skin literally gets so dry when you sleep. Super important to overcompensate for that and moisturize so that you're not producing excess oils. Then I'll take some Aquaphor and slug my skin. I swear by this step.
Okay, booze. So I almost forgot to talk about this, and I cannot believe, because this is one of the most recent things that's kind of come on my For You lately, and it's these they're so insane. They're like these night tutorials.
You could have been getting down to this sick beats. My ex-man brought his new girlfriend. She's like, oh my god, I'm still shaking to the fella over there with the hella good hair. Would you come on with me? You even shade and shade and shade. My ex-man. Say that the building that I was so hard. You should be I was not behind. But I found this bullshit out here in the car. But love is out, here's a man up, he's the one. If I think about losing you, it's just no good. Your cheese love
Babe, hot girl cardinal rule number 1. The uglier you go to bed, the hotter you'll wake up. Let me show you how I do it. First things first, moisturizer. Your skin literally gets so dry when you sleep. Super important to overcompensate for that and moisturize so that you're not producing excess oils. Then I'll take some Aquaphor and slug my skin. I swear by this step. You're just gonna take about pea-sized amount and then rub it all over your face. It's been an absolute game changer in my skin's overall appearance. Another key skin part, my gua sha. Literally live, laugh, love my gua sha. She's an icon. I love her. Then one of my favorite parts is definitely my heatless curls. Literally a game changer. It saves you so much time in the morning. You're gonna place the rod right in the center. Take a butterfly clip and pin it into place. And then you're gonna kind of French twist it. So you're gonna take a small section, wrap it over the rod, and then pick up another section, incorporate it in, and then wrap that around. Keep repeating that pattern of picking up more hair, incorporating it in the last piece, and then wrapping it further. I always make sure that when I'm picking it up, I'm not pulling it directly to the side, but I'm almost pulling it up. Once you get to the bottom, you're just gonna secure it off with a scrunchie. We're gonna repeat that process to the other side. Once both sides are done, I will push up the end of the scrunchie just a little bit so that the curls don't move while I sleep. I literally look like that one girl from Star Wars. I'll just take the ends of this and wrap it around my forehead just to keep everything in place. Now I'm taking my eye cream and I'm gonna take a big glob of this, pack it underneath my eye. This is one of my favorite eye creams. It is the Kiehl's Creamy Avocado. It works so good. Little kiss on top is this Pixie Patches. Place it right underneath my eye, and once it's nice and under, I will just pat it in just to lock in the eye cream. The same to the other side. I know most people place their under eye patches the opposite way, but I saw a girl place it like this and she says it fits under her eye so much better, and I completely agree. Then you're gonna take a self tanner and literally contour your face. It'll make you look like you are wearing makeup as soon as you wake up in the morning. Amazing. I will just go in little layers and build this up to the depth that I want, and then go to bed, and when you wake up in the morning, it will have fully developed. It literally looks so chiseled and bronze. Going in with a brow and lash serum is so key. I truly think that they work. If you don't have a lash or brow serum, I recommend using castor oil. Your lashes will be nice and long and full looking. And then you gotta make sure you're getting good sleep, so I always pop in a melatonin. This is one of my favorites. It's by Ollie. It's their Sleep Maximum Strength. Literally at like a light. We'll spray my satin pillowcases with this Slumber and Sleep lavender mist. It smells so good, and now my mind immediately associates this scent with sleep. As soon as I spray it, I knock out. And I go in with my $5 face lips. It is literally a little chin strap that pulls up my jaw. Tuck it over, and then Botox who. Go in with my little Laneige lip sleep mask. This will have you waking up with literally the juiciest, supple, plump looking lips. And then I will pop in my night guard because I grind my teeth like a mother at night. And you don't want to be wearing down your pearly whites, so use night guards so that you can keep them nice and protected. Good night.
If though I'm going through because it was always you. Hi. And if I'm dirty blue, please don't save me. That's when life's gonna lose. It's about my
of routines or whatever. And like, don't get me wrong, if you want to do a couple things, you know, absolutely. But some people are like, tape your mouth, like do this, do that. And there's been like genuine feedback from people who are, you know, physicians, and they're like, hey, don't do that. That's gonna cause super bad underlying problems, which is like, be careful. Don't take everything you hear from an influencer on TikTok with a absolute bridge to jump off of. You know what I mean? Yeah, so let me know if you guys have come across these morning routines, if you would try them, because I've done like one or two things from them, but I don't know about the whole set. I had someone be like, this is like, someone was like, I can't even sleep in a fucking bonnet. I was like, damn, that's honestly kind of crazy, but you know, to each their own. But yeah, girl.
So, in summary, dear TikTok, we as a viewer, consumer, and a person that has the app are tired, exhausted, and beyond spent on everything and everyone you've tried to shove down our throats that isn't genuine, that just wants to have our coin. Now, take my hand when I say this, TikTok. If you don't fix it, you're gonna have something else to worry about other than that fucking ban, okay? And it's not just the way I stutter. Got it? Good. No, but seriously, babes, genuinely think about what you're going to purchase and do research. Don't just go off the reviews, because those can't even be trusted anymore. You know what I'm saying? I got the fucking Hydro Grip Primer ass. Hated it. The moisturizer CeraVe that I have, baby, full beat, smooth, looking flawless, not even coming off. Don't play with me, yeah. Okay? Look into who you follow when it comes to beauty creators and just see if you want to make that something you spend your time on, because I think a lot of people are just over making stupid people famous, which is amazing. It still happens, but it's amazing. We're getting there. And genuinely just like appreciate your time more, because life's too short to be sold 3 TikTok mops, a kimchi concealer, and this blush that's so overpigmented and is 9 years away from any shade that I like. And I'm just gonna be influenced because, you know, Buki Shaduki said that I should have bought this because it's gonna change my life. No. No. Y'all are better than that. Y'all ain't sheep. And fuck the motherfucker 2s and 3s. Y'all is the one. Bye, babes.